Tonight's my birthday.
You're hurting me! I'll go to jail right now.
Today we go on a video ride-along and get a police cam view of 4 distressing cases involving female suspects who abused their boyfriends and are not even sorry about it. Starting with a boyfriend beater who was caught in the act after police responded to a report of a disturbance at a bar. Upon arriving on the scene, the officers immediately stopped the woman who was physically assaulting her boyfriend.
Ma'am, have a seat over here. Sit down.
Today we go on a video ride-along and get a police cam view of 4 distressing cases involving Karens who abused their boyfriends and are not even sorry about it.
Okay.
Race right now. Sorry, yeah, whatever you need. But
okay.
Yeah, she's been like smoking me, dude, the whole time.
Why?
She thinks that there's a whole lot of shit going on over here, but it's not. I mean, it's her birthday's tomorrow, so she's a little drunk.
Are you guys together?
Yeah, we are.
Okay. Is she wife, married?
You can ask her that.
Married, girlfriend?
Girlfriend.
Okay. How long have you guys been together?
A year and a half.
All right.
But I'm not trying to be asshole, but look at me.
I know, I see you. Do you need rescue to come check you out?
She knew over there when she smoked me. I was like,
okay. Do you need rescue to come check you out?
No, I don't need any of that.
You sure you don't need any kind of rescue?
No, I just want her to be okay. And I want her to chill.
I see that on the top of your head there. Are you bleeding from anywhere else or just the top of your head?
No, just my hand. She got me on the side over here. You probably saw that right as you pulled up.
Okay. Well, I think you were probably bleeding before that too.
I don't want her to get any. It's her birthday tomorrow, so.
I understand.
So tell me what happened.
He's married and we came here together. Tomorrow's my birthday. I'm here with him and his best friend Joe. I'm trying to find Joe because he has my hotel room. I don't know. He's at the bar next door. I think it's Sloppy Joe's or something. I don't know. I want to get away. That's what happened.
Okay.
He's married. That's literally what. Honestly, that's the truth. That's what happened. He's married. I'm 26. I'm turning 26. You can look at my ID.
That's fine.
No. I want you to look at my ID.
I'll hang on to that. Thank you.
I just want to leave. I just want to get back to my hotel.
Are you guys together?
Yeah, but he's married. I just don't want to be here anymore.
How long have you been together?
For a year, but he's married. His wife doesn't even know. But he's cheating on his wife with me and a million other people. I just want to get back to my hotel.
The man explained that his girlfriend had suddenly bitten him while they were with friends. But when pressed for the reason why his girlfriend would bite him, he refused to answer.
I'm 50, she's 25, she's turning 26, and her friends are over there, and all of a sudden they're like, you know, she doesn't have to pay for a thing. You know how it goes. Pay for a thing all of a sudden. I was like, honey, chill the hell out. She was like,
all right, keep going.
She was like biting me. I got like blood all over.
Yeah.
That's fuck.
Do you got any I mean, I see you got some.
Yeah, but that's not.
No, I see that. But hold your hand this way for me. That looks like it got cut open there too.
Yeah.
What happened today?
Oh, no.
Why did she start biting you?
Oh, it's just a whole. It's just.
That's not normal.
It's just a whole lot of drunkenness, is what it is.
So
but I don't want to get her in trouble.
I understand. I hear you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That's fair.
How many times did she bite you? Because I got to do a report no matter what.
Well,
all right. I mean, you're bleeding from your head right now, so I got to do a report.
No, she didn't bite me in the head, but.
How did that happen? Was that
she just punched me.
Okay. So you think it was just one punch to the head?
Is that the best way to say it?
I'm trying to get from you what happened, because I'm going to speak with her afterwards, and I'm sure we've got people that have been sitting around here that have saw what happened.
Yeah.
All right, give us a second, okay?
According to a witness, she saw the woman attacking her boyfriend while he tried to pull away from her.
I called because I came in on my bike and I was going back here to park my bike behind Kevin's, and I saw him bleeding. They were fighting. When I got back to here, somebody pushed somebody into that fence, because I had definitely heard that. And I stopped and came around the corner. They were like She's definitely the one who's hitting him. I don't know what she's saying, but she was like smacking him in the head. She was biting him in the arm. He kept trying to walk away. She kept grabbing him, like pulling him back. Like she was definitely like the aggressor from what I saw.
I gotcha.
But that's when I called because he kept trying to walk away and she kept grabbing him, like she'd bite him like on the arm, and then she'd like.
Would you mind filling out a witness statement for me?
Yeah.
The woman explained that they both pushed each other and said that was the reason why her boyfriend had marks on him.
Yeah, what happened?
It's my birthday tomorrow. You can look at my ID. We were coming here, me, Ryan, dude right there, and his friend, for my birthday. And what do you want me to tell you, dude? He's married. I don't know what you want me to tell you.
I just want to know what.
Okay, that's all. That's all. Cool. He's literally lying to me. I can show you screenshots on my phone if that's what you want to see.
I just want to know what happened here.
He lied to me and he pushed me and I pushed him back and that's what happened.
Okay. All right.
I just want to go back to my hotel room with Joe, which is his friend, and get all that, and then I want to leave.
Okay. All right. We're gonna need you to stay. Hang tight for us just for a minute. All right.
Why? What's going on?
All right. Sit tight.
There's
Stay
Joe.
seated.
No, the dude that's coming right there. That's
Joe.
That's the guy that.
His friends.
No.
Your friends.
We are friends with.
All three
It's
of
not
you.
just him. We are friends with him.
I understand.
We have a hotel together. I just want to leave, and it's fine.
Okay. Well, right now we're conducting an investigation, so I need you to sit
I
tight.
understand that.
Okay.
I understand, but I'm telling you what's going on. You asked me, and I'm telling you.
Okay. I appreciate it. So you told me you're saying that he pushed you first?
Yeah, I'm here for my birthday. I don't want to do this. He didn't.
Stay seated.
No, because look at him. Look how he's acting right now.
Okay. Yes. That's fine. I'm watching all three
I
of
want
you.
to leave.
Okay. Have a seat. Okay. I'm
I
talking
don't
with
like
you.
this.
Miss, have a seat. Okay. Listen, I'm asking you right now to have a seat.
I'm having a seat, but why are
Okay.
you doing this right now? This is embarrassing.
Okay, like I told you, we're conducting an
This is
investigation.
embarrassing.
All right, we're trying to figure out what happened here.
Embarrassing.
Okay.
But how come he doesn't get to be talked to?
I've spoken with him first. I spoke with him
look
first.
At him.
I spoke with him
Look
first.
at him.
Okay, but now I'm speaking with you. I'm trying to ask you what happened because I got his
just told
side.
you what happened,
Okay, you told me that he pushed you,
and I pushed
and
him
then you
back.
pushed him back.
And
Okay.
he lied to me because he's talking to other people and his wife and whatever. I just told you he's married. He's got going on.
Okay. So how did he get all these marks on him?
He pushed me and I pushed him back. That's how he got those marks on him.
Okay, so-
What about my marks? Did you see my marks?
An incident has occurred here.
I just want to leave.
All right, and we have to investigate what was going on.
I literally came with him and his boy, and he's literally sitting there talking to his boy like nothing happened.
Like I said, I've already spoken with him. All right, and then now I speak to you.
I'm right here, dude. I'm not moving anywhere.
Okay.
Don't worry.
Eventually, the police obtained footage showing the woman as the primary aggressor. Because of this information, the police decided to place the woman under arrest.
I'm guessing you got pretty much what we got.
That's it. And so on the video, it shows her
Yes.
it shows him trying to get away from her. The video shows him trying to get away from her, like going around cars to avoid her.
Okay.
It doesn't show anything other than him maybe pushing her
All
away
right,
from him.
this 10-15 her.
I'll send you the video.
All right, man, please step down here for us.
Can you
Yes,
take
sir.
your purse off for me?
My what?
Your purse off.
What about everything I have on me? This is my bike
We'll deal with
marks.
the rest of that here in a second, okay? You step forward for me. I don't want you to fall off the stairs. Put your hand behind your back.
Are you serious?
Yes, ma'am. Okay,
And what about my bite marks that I have on me?
What bite marks?
Right here on my
Okay, all
arm.
right, all right, relax.
I'm sorry, on
We'll
my
look at it
left,
here in a
on my
second,
right
okay?
arm. On my right arm.
You guys looked at any of that yet? She told me she was uninjured. Nothing happened to her.
No,
She
I told them I had on my.
All right, Ryan, step back.
I'll explain it to you here really quick.
83, I got 11015. Female. All right.
When am I gonna get out of this?
All right, right now, we're gonna go sit down in the backseat of the car real quick, okay? All right, you're gonna come with me?
Can we talk?
Yeah.
You didn't even see my arm. It's not even like that.
Okay. Do you have anything illegal on your person? Do you have any kind of weapons or anything like
not.
that?
I just have my.
Okay.
I don't even.
I'm asking you.
No,
because,
sir. I'm
okay,
sorry.
Do you have any kind of weapons, anything like that?
No,
Anything that's gonna poke me,
absolutely
stick
not.
me?
I just came back. I just flew in from D.C.
Okay.
No.
All right.
The police explained to the man that the case would fall under a domestic violence charge. They also explained that the arrest was necessary whether he wished to press charges or not.
The state of Florida, I know, but this is the thing is in the state of Florida, that falls under domestic violence. Take your hands out of your pockets, please, sir.
Oh, sorry.
That's fine. In the state of Florida,
Sorry, man.
that falls under
But
domestic violence, and so per Florida state statute, if we have an allegation of domestic violence with injuries or anything like that, we are required to make an arrest, whether the victim wants to or not press charges. So sadly, per Florida state statute, we are required to make this arrest.
How can I?
We were able to determine that she was the primary aggressor, sir, so that's why she got arrested, okay?
Thank you, Becky.
In the back of the police car, the woman was emotionally distressed as she expressed that it was her birthday the next day.
You said you would talk to me, you lied. You promised me you would. And you didn't tell me anything. It's my birthday tomorrow. I don't want these problems. I just want to go back home, I promise. What's going on?
Okay, you were going to county.
What does that mean?
County detention center. Remember?
For how long? What does that mean? I've never even been to court before. Huh? What? Am I getting out tomorrow? What's going on?
You will see a judge first thing in the morning, and it's up to the judge. He determines what goes on.
What's gonna happen tonight? I've never been to jail, I swear. What's happening? I don't want to. I'll go back to DC. You guys can put me on the next flight. So am I gonna be with other people there? Are they gonna hurt me? What's going on?
As a consequence of her actions, the woman was charged with battery and spent her birthday in county custody. On July 20th, 2021, police officers were dispatched to a residence following reports of a physical disturbance between a male and a female. Officers were informed of a concerning situation where a woman, later identified as 20-year-old Nicole Campton, was reportedly abusing her boyfriend, even grabbing him by the throat and bringing him to the ground. As officers arrived, they witnessed Nicole and the man disengaging from their fight. Nicole, noticing the approaching officers, began to walk away and ignored commands to remain in place. Suddenly, she broke into a sprint, initiating an intense chase.
Stop right now! Stop!
Roll over on your stomach.
Put your hands behind your back.
My hair, please stop.
Put your hands behind your back.
Cooperate, please stop.
Do it now.
I can't breathe.
Put your hands behind your back right now.
Please, please.
Put your other hand behind your back.
If you're in route, there should be a male over by my
Put your other hand behind your back right now.
I can't like this. Please stop.
Hey, roll on your stomach. Move your leg over.
Please, I can't breathe.
Hey, step back.
Ben, step back.
All right, let's get her.
Ow!
Listen.
Stop!
Turn over.
Ow!
Put your arm behind your back.
Tougher. And stop fighting. But you are trying. Now, roll over on your side so you can breathe. Reach your house. Roll over on your side.
Please, no!
Roll on your side.
I can't.
Okay, well, I will help you.
Breathing, please.
What?
I'm breathing.
Okay, well, I need you to roll on your side so I can so I can lock the cuffs so they don't keep tightening on you.
I don't care. I really don't.
Moments later, the officer helped her up from the ground. Upon standing up, Nicole attempted to pull away from the officer.
Is this your house?
Stand up, please, miss.
No.
Got her.
Yeah, I got it.
No.
Do not pull away from me. Do you understand? You are under arrest. You are going to comply. You are not going to pull away from me.
49.
Stand here. I do not know what's inside of here.
I don't even know if this is their house or not. So. Just relax.
I can't.
Well, cover court.
Okay,
Just relax.
stand up, okay? Relax. If you quit resisting, then...
Yeah, you f***ing deal with it. Tell me how you feel on a daily basis, bitch.
What is your name, miss?
I don't have a f***ing name.
Okay. Well, you do.
No, I don't.
Stop trying to pull away from me.
My
okay?
hair's in my goddamn mouth,
Relax.
dude.
Go. Sit down, please.
While the officer searched Nicole, she resisted and kicked the officer.
What are we doing here? Stand up for a second.
It's so fucking hot.
I know. That's why I'm gonna turn to face the car. Do you have anything on you? Do you have anything on you I should know about?
64. Have your 20 back when you're ready.
Hold still, please.
Placing back to a Robert J. Ray or a Linda M. Ray.
Hold still, please.
No, you're not supposed to be doing this.
Dodge.
Then stop fighting me.
You're a man. You cannot touch me.
Tough shit. Right
You
now, it's all we
cannot
got.
touch me.
That's all
no,
we got.
You need to get her over here. You cannot touch me.
Stop it.
Stop.
Stop it.
You cannot touch me.
Jenna, don't you kick me or you're going to go to the ground again. Get over here. If you kick me, you're going to go face down into the ground. She's being in it. I can't search her because she keeps squirming on me.
Yeah, you can't search me. You're right. You're not a female.
Doesn't matter.
Relax. Well, we have to search you. You just added another charge by kicking me, by the way. Well, it's a felony.
Shut up. Those aren't locked, double locked at all.
Ow, look. It hurts.
Well, you did this to yourself, dear.
Oh, I didn't.
Yeah, I told you to stop. How many times?
I'm not called cops.
It doesn't matter who
Tell them to
called.
show up.
It doesn't matter who called.
It does.
No, it does
It
not.
does. I did not do this. You can't say I did it when I did not do it.
You didn't stop. Stop. Now have a seat, please.
Fucking hot in here.
I know that.
Okay, scoot your feet in. Or is she gonna shut the door?
Let me get some air on you, okay?
Can you get my hair out of my face?
I know EMS can come up on scene.
Just
Scoot in,
sit
please, and I'll
right
get the
now.
air on you.
The police were able to get a witness account on what took place between the couple.
What did you see here?
So, I was sitting in front of my window and they came up to the stop sign and basically she was all over him. He didn't really do anything,
Okay.
but she kept grabbing him, ripped his shirt open.
He's valid. Negative 99.
I
No
don't
one. No
something
kidding.
like that. Kept jumping on top of him, trying to get him to the ground. They finally did get to the ground, but then came back up and wouldn't let him leave or anything else.
Where did this take place?
Right over here. I don't know whose squad that is.
Okay.
That's all I seen. I didn't know anything else about back here. What happened?
What drew your attention to him?
Well, at first I'm like, are they just screwing around?
Yeah.
Because she was all over him. And,
Okay. You said she said she was like jumping on his back or something?
10-4, go to next.
Okay.
And then she kept grabbing at his throat.
Charles Adam,
I'm like,
Mary,
I'm
Paul,
calling
Tom,
this in.
Oceanora, first of
So,
Nicole.
I mean, I can't
Unknown spelling.
legally use
I believe
my
the date
radio
of birth,
because
36,
I'm on
23
reserve.
of 010.
The boyfriend gave the officer an account of what happened. He said that the fight started because his girlfriend thinks he'd rather play games than spend time with her.
What's your name? So what is going on?
Just having a fight, and I wanted some space.
Okay, having a fight with this girl? Who is this?
That's my girlfriend.
That's what?
That's my girlfriend.
Just stand by with it. What's her name?
Nicole Kim.
Nicole Kim?
Campton. C-A-M-P-T-O-N.
What was going on?
I tried fight started in the house.
Okay.
I wanted to leave. She sat in front of the door, ring around the rosy between the door and the window. Came out to the garage.
How'd you get out the door or the window? Yeah. Did you get out the door or the window?
I got out the door.
Okay.
She eventually just opened the door and let me go out.
Okay.
I went out into the garage. I opened the door. I was going to go leave. I was just grabbing my cigarettes and stuff. She came out, started reaching in my pockets as if she was going to grab something. I just didn't want her to do that. I tried to leave. She kept following me. And I just wanted some space.
Well, she's got to also obey the law, so obey our commands. So, what happened when you guys are out here on the street?
She just kept trying to grab my stuff.
Like what stuff?
Whatever's in my pocket, whether it was cigarettes or phone or whatever.
Okay. Did she rip open your shirt or?
That was in the garage.
Okay. Did she hit you at all?
We just pushed each other a little bit. I don't know, I get lost in the moment.
And what was all this about?
Relationships.
Or?
Something as simple as she thinks I'd rather play games and spend time with her. And it escalates from there. Because I'm the person that I want to go to her and I want to talk. And she's the person where when she's angry, she needs a minute. And I can't give the minute, I want it resolved.
As a consequence of her actions, Nicole faced multiple charges, including felony battery to an officer, misdemeanor counts of resisting, disorderly conduct, and possession of drug paraphernalia. However, most of her charges were dismissed, leaving her with misdemeanor charges of disorderly conduct and resisting arrest. The judge decided that Nicole will be eligible for expungement, conditional on a year without further incidents and the payment of all fines in full. Up next, on June 21st, 2022, law enforcement responded to a report of domestic violence. Upon arriving at the residence, they found a man waiting outside. He told the police that his girlfriend had bitten him on the arm. The man explained that they were trying to watch a movie when they had a disagreement. Because of their fight, his girlfriend attempted to overdose using insulin.
What happened prior?
She's overdosing herself on insulin because
What happened prior to that?
we were trying to watch a movie and she wouldn't watch the movie. She was talking to her friend on her phone.
And then what happened?
We got into a little bit of an argument and she ran into the bathroom.
And then what happened?
She was starting to herself before that from my ad.
What about after that?
I pushed down the door and tried to take the insulin from her and she grabbed my area and then she bit me.
It matter?
I don't want to work it out with her. She doesn't like me. She doesn't like being around me. She's on her phone all the time. She's trying to get me in jail. I need to get my stuff out of here.
What's your last name?
Oh, hell's yeah, very worse. That's all I gotta say.
What's your last name?
I will press charges against every one of you cops for the last time you guys were out here, and you guys didn't. You guys just took me to the rehab.
I didn't take you there. I took you to the hospital because you stabbed yourself.
Yeah. What was the time before that? I don't know.
So, you said you pushed the door down because she was...
I didn't put my hands on her at
No,
all.
hun. So you said you pushed the door
Riverside
down
111,
because
we're
she
okay.
was trying to... So you pushed it down and she grabbed you by the testicles and then bit you? Where'd she bite you at? You guys live together, right?
Yeah. I try not to control her, but I don't like her. She don't like me. Why
Did you
don't
put
we
your
just
hands on
break
her
it?
at all?
I did not. Officer, I did not put my hands on her for her life. I did not put my hands on her.
She bit you and grabbed you by the nuts.
No, she grabbed me by the nuts and then bit me.
Okay.
The man said that he wanted to file a restraining order against his girlfriend.
My hands behind my back and go to jail.
No. Nobody said that. Stop saying that stuff. We never told you that. So,
jail.
are you able to fill a statement out for us of what happened?
I don't want to. I want to just
Okay,
leave.
that's fine. Well, so...
Can we get some
I
pictures?
want to write,
Can we get some pictures of you?
And I want the restraining order on her.
Wait, that's a court function. That's not a...
Listen, you're not going to get a restraining order unless you cooperate with us and write statements out and so on and so forth.
Okay, I'll grab you a statement.
Just start writing that out, and then we'll take pictures of your arm.
He said you guys continue.
The police then confronted the girlfriend about what she did. She became emotionally distressed and even tried to hit an officer.
Misty is her name.
We're going to explain this to you, and you just need to be cooperative, okay? Because if you're not cooperative,
There's injuries on him. You bit him. I understand. When it comes, listen, Misty. When it comes to domestic violence, we don't have a choice.
Why do I have to go? Why? You don't care.
Stop hitting
No, please don't touch me.
We do care. Okay,
Well, then I want to go to the hospital.
Okay, well,
I'm depressed.
They can help you out of jail.
No, because I'm not going to jail.
Would you like to put some pants on?
No, I'm done. And I shouldn't have to go.
Okay. Well, tonight you have to go.
Why? Well, then will you call my mom and talk to her real quick?
We will talk to her afterwards.
No, will you talk to her now? Because I have to work in the morning.
Stop pulling your hair.
No, I don't care anymore.
Don't you hit.
Okay, hold on. I'll get up. Can I put pants on? Please. Please. Hold on. You guys are hurting me.
Stop.
You're hurting me.
You brought up your fist at him, so.
I don't want to go. Why do I have to go?
Look, you need to stand up.
No, well, let me
Let's
put
just
pants
sit her
on and I
forward.
will.
We'll get your pants. You need to stand up.
I don't want him
Where's
here.
your pants at?
I think.
It's his house. He's gonna come get his stuff and he's gonna leave. Okay?
Well then, why
You need to
can't I?
stand up.
Why do I have
Stand
to
up.
go?
Stand up.
Why do I have to go?
Because
You're
domestic
jerking my
violence.
arm.
Yes,
up.
because.
That's not fair. I didn't do anything. I was defending myself.
Stand up.
I was defending myself.
You need to stand
I
up.
was defending myself. I'm not allowed to defend myself.
You have your day in court.
No,
Explain that.
I have to work in the morning. Bite him, Benny. Bite him.
Dude, don't even play the game.
You're hurting me.
You need
I want to
stop.
go to the hospital.
Okay, we'll go to the hospital. Stand up.
No, you won't. Can I please answer my phone?
No.
Eventually, the police placed her in handcuffs and put her shirt on.
Can I have
Sit up.
pants?
We're gonna try and get a shirt on you here.
Why can't I have pants?
We'll try.
'Cause I'm being nice and you guys, you're
I'm not
hurting
being
me. You're hurting
You're
me.
being far from nice.
You're hurting me. It's hurting me.
We'll get him fixed as soon as we get you up and adjusted.
No, I'm in pain. I want to go to the hospital. You broke my ankle. I want to go to the hospital.
Sit her up, see if we can grab some.
I want to go to the hospital. Hold on, I want to stand up. Stood up.
Do you have a pair of pants out here?
I don't know because I can't see.
While the police looked for her pants, the woman insisted on making a phone call.
Your phone call down there and
I don't have my mom's number. Can you please get it for me?
Misty, we'll get it for you.
I'm in pain.
Are these yours or his?
Yeah, those are mine. It's fine.
We will get her number out with your phone for you, okay?
Why am I not going to the hospital? That's
Hang on.
I'm in pain.
Jail shot nurses and stuff.
Yeah, and he's gonna take all my meds. I didn't do anything. It hurts.
All right, stand up. We're gonna fix it once you
Can I have
calm down.
my shoes, please? Sure. Can I put those in the fridge so she don't get a hold of them, please?
You can have these sandals right here.
That's what I meant. I'm in pain.
Okay, we'll look at it in just a second.
No. I don't want him in my house.
Well, it's his house too, so.
In the police car, the woman expressed concern about her dog, claiming that her boyfriend will hurt it.
He's gonna hurt my dog. I don't trust you. Can you please? I'm not allowed to defend myself. I'm in pain. He needs to be out by the time I get out. So will you get my mom's number out of my phone?
They will give you an opportunity to call whoever you want.
I don't know her number.
We will get the phone number out of the phone for you.
Okay, that's fine. You guys are so unfair. I just don't want to be with him anymore. How can I when it's my house?
Get an eviction. Get him evicted. And start seeing him.
Well, if I get a restraining order, he can't be there, right?
Yes, you can go get a restraining order.
That's what I want.
I'll walk back to this gray door back here.
The gray one?
Yep, that one right there.
As a consequence of her actions, the woman was charged with domestic violence and resisting arrest. Coming up on July 15th, 2022, authorities were called to the scene of a domestic conflict. The 911 report indicated that a woman was shouting and physically assaulting a man. When the police spotted a man who matched the description from the report, the officer immediately made contact, but the man refused to cooperate, saying he didn't want to be a victim or to press charges.
How's it going, man? Good. Hey, were you just walking with the girl?
Huh?
Were you walking with the girl down Page Street or nothing like that? Okay, we got a call. It's a guy possibly getting smacked around by a girl in a pink shirt. So we're just checking there. You're
I
good?
see someone down there. But
You saw somebody down there?
the pink shirt.
What's all the scratches on your neck, man?
Right here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you have an ID on you, bro?
No, I don't.
You don't? What's your name, man?
I don't need to tell you.
Yeah.
No.
Look, bro. I mean, it doesn't need to be complicated, man. Okay?
I didn't break no laws. I didn't.
I know, but I have a lawful reason to stop you.
No,
Okay?
for what?
Because we got dispatched. You matched the description of the guy that was getting beat up by a girl. Okay? You have injuries on your neck. All right?
It don't matter.
It does matter.
Okay.
You don't have an ID on you, man?
No, I don't know.
You don't? What's your name?
I don't feel like I don't need to tell you that.
Okay, you feel like that, but
I haven't broken no laws. You see
I
me
understand.
break the law?
Listen to
I
me.
haven't committed a crime. I don't need to provide you with that identification.
Okay, but listen to me. I'm telling you. Okay, just listen. I have a lawful reason to stop out and talk to you. Okay, so you have a lawful reason to identify yourself to me. If you don't want to identify yourself to me, I'll take you to jail for concealing your identity. It's that simple. It's literally that simple.
Bro, what's gonna happen if I tell you my name? You gonna leave me alone? Could I walk away?
We'll go from there. Okay, but if you don't tell me your name, you're
I'm
gonna go
not
straight to
gonna
jail.
get
I understand that. Okay, you gotta understand that. I have a job to do. I have a job to do. Okay, you have scratches on your neck. Okay, which are signs of some kind of battery. All right, which are probably from your girlfriend, right?
If I don't want to press charges, we're fine, right?
It's probably from your girlfriend, right?
Don't matter.
Okay, so if it's from your girlfriend, that means it's a domestic violence. Okay, so which means I have to investigate it, and I'm authorized to take some kind of action on it. Okay, if you don't want to do anything about it, we can let the courts and all that know. Okay,
I don't want to do anything about it.
I understand that. I'm obligated by state law.
I feel like
I'm obligated by state law to do something about this. Okay, that's what I'm telling you. All right, I've laid it all out on the line for you, man.
I said I didn't commit a crime. I didn't.
I get that. I get that. Okay, but I don't know that for a fact yet. All right. So, are you going to give me your name or not? Okay, I'm going to tell you. Last time. Okay, I have a lawful reason to stop you and identify you. Okay, if you don't want to identify yourself, we can just take you straight to jail for concealing your identity.
Why, if I committed no
It's that.
crimes? You guys are honestly, nigga. Like,
no, we're actually investigating.
I know. I see what you guys are doing. Like, I know you guys are doing your job, obviously.
Okay.
But
So why are you keeping me from doing my job?
I'm not keeping you from doing your job. You could go talk to the person down there. Like I said,
You didn't. You haven't.
I didn't commit no crime.
You haven't said anything.
Why?
Because I have the lawful reason to identify you. That's why. Because you were involved in the incident that you are now talking about.
I'm not. I didn't say nothing.
You did. You just said to go down there and talk to the person that did do it.
I didn't.
Okay.
Okay. So why are you talking to me?
Because I don't know who I'm going to talk to.
Find out.
Can't, because you're not giving me any information, man.
You'd be the victim.
I don't want to be a victim. I don't want to press charges. I don't want to do nothing. Leave it at that.
I mean, I don't understand why it's so hard to give me your name. If you don't want to do anything about this, I can go down there and try to figure.
I ain't giving no statements.
Listen to me. Listen.
I ain't pressing no charges. So what are you guys gonna do? Just take my name and more? No.
Or not take your name and take you straight to jail for concealing your identity. That in itself is a crime. So you are committing a crime at the moment that I could take you to jail on.
So you guys are able to stop someone that's walking on the public street,
correct,
and ask them for their ID whenever you want.
No. What I'm telling you is
doing?
I was dispatched to this area for a domestic disturbance between a chick with a pink shirt and blonde hair and a male in all black.
Yeah.
Okay? You fit the description. You got injuries on your neck, which means you got beat up by a chick. Okay? So I have a lawful reason. I have a lawful reason to stop and identify you. Okay? That's where I'm laying it all out here for you, bro. I'm trying not to be a douche.
So
okay?
What's gonna happen once I give you my name?
I can take your name down. Okay, I can see if we have you in our system so that we can go from there. figure out if you're associated with anybody else that we can go talk to, get the other side of the story, and we can go from that point. Okay? What I'm telling you, I would prefer not to take you to jail because you're right. You haven't done anything wrong. Okay? But at the moment...
That we know.
At the moment, you are committing a crime by not giving me your name and your date of birth.
I just don't want to get in trouble. I didn't do nothing.
Okay. But you not wanting to get in trouble is getting in trouble. Because you are committing a crime.
You want to follow me?
No, I don't want to. I don't want.
Was hitting me? I'll show you guys where she's at.
No.
Let's go.
No, I want to stay right here.
Why? You guys are talking to me, but you don't want to talk to the person that's committing a crime. So that's where you got. No.
But I am talking to the person that's committing the crime
I
now.
ain't committing no crime.
You are. You're concealing your identity from me.
I'll walk with you. And once we get there, I will tell you.
No, that's not how this works.
How do you want it to go?
I want you to give me your name,
bro.
And while he's talking to you, I'm going to go down there and talk with her.
Well, I'm down to. We could all talk with each other. Like I'm not trying to.
Okay, I get that.
I'll go in the car with you. We'll go down there. I don't care.
Okay,
like
I get. But that's the thing. I don't know. I don't know.
We'll drive down the street.
What's the address?
I don't know. I'm not from here.
You're not from here.
No, I'm not. So we go in the car. Once we get down there, once we're in the car, I'll tell you my name. We go down there and we can talk to the person that's committing the crime.
Okay. Since the man refused to give his name, the police decided to handle the situation by first going to where his girlfriend was.
Yeah. I'll call you back. I love you.
So what's going on?
I just had an argument. It's nothing serious, I'm sorry. It was more on my part. So I can give you my ID and everything.
Okay, where's your ID?
Right here. There you go. It just expired. That's me. That was my old address. I lived with my parents then. I just graduated high school about 3 years ago, so that's where I'm at now. I came to
New Mexico.
I just came to visit my mom. She lives at the salon right here.
Where?
By Subway, the salon. So I was just kind of helping. I'm leaving back to Albuquerque tomorrow, and I do have court cases.
So what's your relationship with this guy?
That's my boyfriend for about a year now.
Okay. And so what's going on between you two?
Just a verbal argument, but like I said, we're both at my mom's shop right now. It was nothing extravagant.
Okay. It's more than a verbal argument because we had people calling in saying that a female was hanging on the shirt of a male.
Like that.
And there was screaming, so...
I mean, you can check me and you can go to the shop. And
he's bleeding, you're bleeding.
I mean, you can talk to all of us, though, but no, he didn't do anything like that to me. If anything, it was myself. And my nails. Look at my nails.
Okay,
right
what
there.
happened?
I scratch myself. I do get pretty crazy myself. I put nothing on him. So I know in my law enforcement and my dictionary and stuff, you guys can't charge him.
In your what? Law enforcement?
You know what I'm saying? My rights. And I'm sitting here and telling you right now, like, I'm fine. He's fine. You have an address. You have my ID. I can give you my social security right now. I have no problem with that, sir.
Okay.
It's just, I don't want no problems. This is my man. We had an argument. That's it. I'm sorry.
Okay. Well,
But
I have a problem when
I know that because that's
people
your job,
have...
but it's also one.
Okay.
Do you ever have another problem?
After relating what happened to the police, the woman was placed under arrest. She quickly became violent and chaotic.
Someone batters another person in a domestic violence...
See that, or did they just hear us arguing? Because I yell. I yelled like a... I ain't lying, it's not even him half the time. It's me.
Okay.
I will completely say that. I'll go to jail right now for that.
Okay.
That's me. Let's go, baby. Leave him the out of it, though. You're a bald ass, fat, white ass. Go! You!
Hey, respectfully, do not fuck you like that. I'm telling you, respectfully, do not
touch her like that.
Stop. Tries to kick me?
You!
Touch my girl like that, bro. Yeah, she's fucking crazy.
She just broke my glasses.
Bro, chill the out, for real. Am I getting arrested? No. Listen.
Stop getting my chest, bro. Stop. I can't breathe. I can't breathe.
Well, you can kick me, can't you?
Bro, go. Move your foot in there. Hurry up.
She kicked me in the face.
Hey,
About yourself with your
stop.
battle with.
Stop. I hope she's going to buy me some new glasses.
Hang on, let me go get my shot.
Before being placed in the squad car, the officers had to put a spit hood on the woman's face.
I'm a 21-year-old? What's that? Oh my God. One request.
Yes, ma'am.
Go tell my mom right the now I'm gonna go in jail.
Okay.
For him. No, I'm getting off the floor. Go tell her.
Turn this way.
Go tell her.
Turn this way. Roll on your side.
Go tell her.
Roll on your side.
Go tell her.
Hey.
Go tell my mom I'm going to jail.
Okay, we will.
No, do it first. Stop.
Refusing to calm down, the woman banged her head while inside the police car. The man was later cleared by the police and left the scene. At the hospital, the officers removed her spit hood on her word that she would behave. While waiting for her knees to get treated, her mood seemed to improve as she made friendly exchanges with the cop.
I'm trying to be difficult, officer. I'm sorry.
All right, Mr. Rodriguez. Okay, we're going to get you out of the wheelchair. Go ahead and stand up.
I'm crippled, bro.
I know.
I'm 21 years old.
I know. I'm getting you out of the wheelchair. Stand up.
What am I in the wheelchair for?
Because it was the only chair they had. Stand up.
I really do promise I ain't gonna spit on you. I'm sorry.
Nothing's over here. Come over here. Been on days way too long. I'm ready to go back to nights.
Yeah, like that. Do you have a family?
I don't.
Any kids?
Nope.
No, what? What are you doing? It's like
Can't stay in a relationship long enough. I don't have one. I don't smoke. Yeah, so we're going to be up here a while. Alright. Alright, bye. Have a seat.
While being transported to jail, the woman even tried to bribe the police. She also tried to inflict damage to the police car multiple times.
do you want me to say, bro? What do you want me to say? How much you want me to pay you? How much? What's worth it for you? What? What do you want?
Don't talk like that. You'll just get yourself in more trouble.
Obviously, it doesn't matter what trouble I'm in.
Hey, stop.
I didn't do nothing wrong. Dude, we're gonna figure that out. Okay, well then call my lawyer. We'll call him whenever we get you just out. Call my lawyer. We'll put you on the phone when I sit right there.
As a consequence of her actions, the woman was charged with domestic battery, criminal damage to property, assault and battery upon a peace officer, and resisting arrest. Today, we've witnessed unapologetic Karen boyfriend beaters who thought they were above the law. We've got more to uncover, so stay tuned and check out another video. Just tap or click.